Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralize, and today we've got a first impressions and a review of a Zaharoff fragrance, and it's called the Siren. So recently I did a video of Signature Royale and Signature Noir, and I said there was a couple of fragrances which I hadn't opened, and one of them was the Siren. So I'm going to do first impressions of it, then I'm going to leave it a week, trying it for a week, and then I'll come back and give my overall thoughts on it. So this, if you're not aware, is a collaboration. They call it the Z Creators collaboration. And it was between Andrea from Curly Scents, you can just see her on there, and George Zaharoff. So they went and they picked their different perfumers. There was 3 Z Creator fragrances created all together. I have done the other 2 videos, so I'll leave the links in the description. One was Ross from TLTG, and one was Justin from Justin Copeland channel, Stay Fresh Productions, I think it is. Both really enjoyable fragrances. I did a day out wearing them both while I was on holiday and really enjoyed both of those wearings. But this one, I got it at the same time. I'd been meaning to open it and get going, but just other things come along, then moving house. So I'd really struggled. So I'd just received some more fragrances, one of them being the latest, which is Royale X. And I thought, I need to get my backside into gear and get a review out there. So I have paid for this. There's only 2 of the 9 Zaharoff fragrance I haven't paid for, and that was in the previous video. All these others I've paid for, but unfortunately this now is out of stock. And I think it was a limited edition run, so I don't think they're doing any more. You might be able to pick it up, but I don't know where you'll be able to pick it up from. But I'll go into a bit more of that detail later. First of all, let's open it up and let's take a look at the packaging. So as is with all of George's fragrances, he does them in this beautiful box. You can see the Z on the top there. Absolutely amazing box, and he has like a card on the front for each one, and this is Curly Scents as a Siren, and then the sailor in the water is actually a boyfriend, which I think is fantastic. I don't know if you can see how close a resemblance both of them are, but I just think it looks amazing. So this is a 60ml. It was the only size they did it in, and it's an EDP. And you can see all the siren birds around the side, around the back. I think it just looks ace. So what we'll do, we'll have a look at the bottle. And there we go. And look at the juice colour of that. That just looks stunning. That really is nice. They do fit quite snugly in the boxes, which is a good thing. You don't want them falling out when you've opened them. So there we go. The Siren Eau de Parfum. It's got the George Zaharoff thing on this thing. And then on the side you've got Curly Scents and Zaharoff. Really like the idea of that. So it's like a gold top. Metal by the feel of it, and with these tops they're really good. If you try and push down, it's not the easiest, but they fit into place if you twist them, and it's the same coming off. If you twist, they come off easily. So I think I said this on a previous one, I don't know why they haven't matched up the colours. That's more of a silver on there, and that's more of a gold. It would have looked better if it had stayed with the same colour, but that's quite a heavy metal cap. But the all important thing is giving it a smell and seeing what it smells like. Now, I've been told it compares to Black Phantom. I haven't got Black Phantom, but I have got a few clones of Black Phantom. So it's a good sprayer. So yeah, straight away I'm getting that Black Phantom sort of vibe. So you're getting like a coffee, dark chocolate, patchouli. It's spicy. It's probably not as sweet as Black Phantom. I do think this is a fragrance of its own, but it's... You tend to find that most fragrances, they get compared to other things which have got a similar sort of DNA. They're not copies, they're not replicas, they're just within that same sort of ballpark. And I'm getting that from this. I really like this. So it's not as sweet, it's got like a peppery vibe to it. It's got a spiciness to it. Definitely getting that dark chocolate and coffee and leather all mixing together. And patchouli. Patchouli is one of my favourites at the moment. And it's got a real nice boozy feel to it. That is really, really nice. So I like these sort of frags anyway. Black Phantom is one that is on my hit list. I might have to put that back with this. This smells really good. I am really happy with that. I am well chuffed. It's always dangerous, especially when you're blind by things. The issue I had with this is that it wasn't doing samples for them. And so I just jumped straight in. What George tends to do when he releases something, he'll do a discount if it's pre-ordered. So before it's ready to be shipped, if you normally like a month or so before, you can pre-order them and you get them for a lot cheaper. And getting stuff from America, you're talking $20 shipping just for one bottle nowadays. So that saving that you get by pre-ordering really helps, and it's basically paying for the shipping. But yeah, I'm really happy with that, really chuffed. I'm going to be giving this away in the next few days. It's supposed to get really, really cold in the next few days, so I think this is going to be fantastic in the colder weather. But I'll give it a try. I'll give you some B-roll footage so you can have a look at the bottle in more detail, and I'll put the notes on the screen, and then I'll come back to you in a week's time. So I've been wearing this for a week now, and I must say it's been an absolute pleasure. Wearing it in the colder weather just suits this fragrance no end. But let's have a look at some of the more details of it. Price and availability, well, you're going to struggle to get hold of this. Unfortunately, it's sold out on Zaharoff.com. It's sold out wherever I've looked. You might be able to pick a bottle up on eBay, but then you're probably going to be talking extortionate prices. So I don't know what to say really. I thought I'd get a review out of this because I think it's well worth it. I really enjoyed wearing it. But regarding picking one up, it's going to be a bit of potluck, to be fair. So the perfumer for this is Gino Percontino. Originality, well, it's definitely an original fragrance, but it has got some similarities to a couple of things. I would say imagine a unsweetened Black Phantom mixed with Nasamato's Barawanda, and that's what you're getting closer to. I don't think it's a Black Phantom clone, I don't think it's a Barawanda clone, I think it's something in between. It's definitely its own fragrance, and those two fragrances are a lot sweeter than what this is as well. Is it linear? Well, it definitely changes over time. Projection, this is a bit of a beastly regarding projection. I got 2 hours plus from this. Longevity, 8 hours plus. It is a cold weather, darker sort of scent, so you are expecting it to last a lot longer so that it can punch through that cold weather. Who to wear it? I'd definitely say it's more masculine, but it is something that some women would really enjoy wearing. For me, it's more of a masculine scent for sure. When to wear it? I think I've said it a few times already. It's more suitable for autumn, winter and the colder days. But I think it would also be good for a date night, evening wear, special event, that sort of thing. Compliments. Definitely a compliment getting fragrance. People will smell this and they'll say, wow, what are you wearing? That is the sort of reaction you get. Well, my overall thoughts on this, and it starts off with a coffee and a dry chocolate feel, a dark chocolate that is. It's boozy feel straight away, and a fresh ginger which really lifts it slightly, which helps because there is a lot of darker and heavier notes in this fragrance. I get a creamy nutty feel from this, which could be the woods mixing with the almond, and you get a real leathery gourmand feel from it as well, but it's not a sweet gourmand. Once you get to the base, you get those creamy woods turning more smoky, and then there is a earthy, nutty smell which could be coming from the patchouli, and a dark and ambery feel to it. It's absolutely delightful. So this isn't a boring run-of-the-mill fragrance. It's quite daring. It's not safe at all. It's dominant and it's intense. It's dark and it's mysterious. I wouldn't suggest wearing something like this if you're just into fragrances. You need to be quite a confident person to carry it off. It will draw people into you to find out what that smell is, a bit like the Siren drawing the sailors in their boats onto the rocks to their deaths. I'm not sure that the people that are going to be drawn into you are going to be suffering the same fate, but you never know. Serial killers are out there too. But yeah, that's the idea of it. The Siren used to do that, and this is a similar sort of thing where it's going to draw people in. They're just going to absolutely want to know what that smell is and just get close here to try and smell it. It's that captivating. So is it worth the money? Bit of a oddball question because it's sold out everywhere. You might be able to pick it up on eBay, but is it worth that extra price that you would probably have to pay on eBay? I don't know. That's something you're going to have to sort out yourselves really. So is it a hit or miss? Well, I think it's a big hit for me. It's definitely niche quality. It's a sort of Kilian, Nasamato, Zaharoff, Amouage. It's in the same ballpark as those sort of fragrances. It really is beautiful, and it's probably my favourite out of all the Z creators, and I really enjoyed the other two as well. So have you tried the Siren? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.